Motorhead Garage, presented by NHOU Protective Coatings, is brought to you by Nextbase, the market leader in dash cams. Trullers. Trullers saves time. Resin Works, made in America, installed locally. Pop and Lock, lock your world. And by Magic Creeper, the most versatile creeper ever.
I've been an ASE Master Certified Technician for over 20 years, and I'm always trying to think out of the box. What's the best way and the easiest way to fix a car? As a matter of fact, I go to the Dorman website, dormanproducts.com, anytime I want to find any kind of fix that perhaps the manufacturer don't want to invest in, some OE solutions. And you know, if they have it, that means the manufacturer probably has a problem with it, and this is one of them. Let's talk a little bit about a door latch, but before we do that, let's talk about CAFE, corporate average fuel economy, and vehicles are getting lighter today to achieve better gas mileage, and with that comes some inherent problems. You can see right here, this is some steel off a new car, and man, I could just bend this with my hand, really no problem. It's getting thinner, it's getting lighter. Why? Well, fuel economy. You can have composite materials like this here, same thing. It's all flexible. Even on the inside, they actually laced it with some actual rubber molding here to kind of strengthen it, but it just doesn't do the job, especially when it comes to the heavy trucks. Now think about that. You got these Dodge pickup trucks with this big old door on there and you're swinging it back and forth. That's a lot of weight and that's a lot of stress that's entailed when it comes to the latching mechanism. This is the latching mechanism off the door itself. So when you open the door on the inside of the panel of the door there, this is located inside of there. So what's happening? Every time you slam or close that door, open that door, the stress of that and the steel's flexing, and it's really not lining up with the actual striker on the other side when you close it. So you got a couple of options. You can take it to a body shop, you can get it welded, you can get a new door, you can spend a fortune trying to fix this problem. Well, with Dorman, bam, there it is. That's all you need to do, and you probably want to go ahead and do it before it starts to sag and you have issues. What have they invented? Well, it's a plate right here. You can see it. It's aluminum plate. Now look at the thickness of it. So when it bolts on there, you can see here, let's pretend this is the door panel, this is the door in there, and then right here you can actually see it would be bolted up. So it's going to hold it. It's not going to flex at all. You're not going to have that issue with it misaligning. You're going to restore the structure of the door without any welding or no body work. It's corrosion resistance. Now they also give you all the bolts you need to reach there, but what I like is not only the bolts that go clean through it that's attached in the actual latch assembly, they actually give you some self-tapping screws. So now you're taking the leverage and you're putting it out here on these 3 points, you're securing it there and to the latch. You just doubled the thickness, you're not going to have any issues. That's why Dorman has a passion for solving problems. Well, I'm John Gardner for Dorman Products. We'll see you around.
Time now for the lowdown with Magic Creeper.
All right, with apologies to my favorite late night host, here are the top 10 things I love about the Magic Creeper. Number 1. Goes where other creepers cannot. Gravel, tree roots, rough pavement, no problem for the Magic Creeper. That's handy if you have an issue on the side of the road, or even if you're a shade tree mechanic, you can do your daily stuff on the Magic Creeper out in the yard and it will not be a problem. Number 2, you can bring the Magic Creeper along with you. You can't do that with a traditional creeper. They're big and they're bulky and there's no way you're going to be able to fit it into your vehicle, and certainly no way you're going to want to do that on a regular basis. The Magic Creeper just weighs a few pounds. You roll it up and you fit it behind your seat or in your trunk. Number 3, extra ground clearance. Traditional creepers have casters, and that's robbing you of a few inches of ground clearance. And most vehicles are actually only 9 or 10 inches off the ground, and that's not a whole lot of room to move around. The Magic Creeper is maybe a ½ inch thick, and that makes it a whole lot easier to get under most vehicles. Number 4, the Magic Creeper keeps you clean. If you're working outside, if you're stuck by the side of the road, the underside of the creeper gets dirty, and you do not. Number 5, once you've dragged your Magic Creeper through the dirt, it's easy to clean. Just spray it with your favorite cleaner and wipe it off and you're good to go for next time. Number 6, the Magic Creeper has a bunch of other uses. We've shown you how you can use it as a pad when you're kneeling down to change a tire or working something low inside the house. And if you have a truck or a van, use it to move heavy loads, kind of like a conveyor belt. It can really move a lot of weight. Very cool. Number 7, the Magic Creeper is durable. It's really hard to snag or puncture the material, and it'll put up with a lot of abuse. We've had one here for years at the shop. Number 8, You can buy the Magic Creeper with the optional emergency roadside kit. That includes tools you'll need to make a few emergency repairs, and it'll keep you safe by the side of the road. Number 9, when you buy a Magic Creeper, you're supporting a small American business and a woman-owned business at that, and that's really important to me. Number 10, the Magic Creeper makes a great gift. Whether someone's into cars or could just use the Magic Creeper for emergencies, they're going to love it when you have one of these shipped to them. Get the Magic Creeper for yourself or for someone you know. You can find the original Magic Creeper at magiccreeper.com. Well, we're bringing this edition of Motorhead Garage presented by NHOU Protective Coatings into the finish line, but do not fear, we're going to do it once again next week. In the meantime, you can check us out on our Facebook page and all over social media. And if you have a product you want to see featured on the show, email jeff@masterstv.com. We'll get you right here in our Masters Entertainment Group studios. From our entire crew here, we'll see you next time on Motorhead Garage. So long.